It's Talk to Kedi, sharing knowledge, liberating minds. Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining us on this exciting edition of your number one educative online podcast, Talk to Kedi. In this edition, I have with me in the studio today one of the pillars of Kedi business in the Southeast. And together we'll be doing justice to the topic dealing with business stagnation. My name is Sarah Eguna. Thank you so much for joining us. Please sit back, relax, and let's do this together. Okay, so sitting elegantly, okay, and you're sitting comfortably and elegantly dressed is no other person than Chief Rich ADIELE. If you call him Chief Rich ADIELE, you're on point. If you call him Dr. Rich ADIELE, you are still on point. He's an erudite scholar. He's a dynamic leader. He's a leader of Kedi Dominion team. He's the owner of Service Center 110 in Owerri. He's the director of Kedi Owerri Regional Office. He's a 3-star director of Kedi Healthcare Industries. He's a multiple award-winning distributor. Of course, he's a multiple car awardee. He's a multiple international travel awardee. I can actually go on and on and on and on. He's a seasoned entrepreneur. He's a dynamic leader. I said that earlier. And one thing I love so much about Chief, and you'll get to see that in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. One thing I respect so much is his eloquence. He's a profound teacher. When he starts dissecting the topic now, you will run, get a book, get a pen, and you start writing points. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talk to Kedi Studio today. Chief Rich ADIELE. Welcome to the studio today.
Thank you, Sarah, for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. He flew down all the way from Owerri yesterday just to be here with us today. So please, I would like us to take advantage of this opportunity. Some of these people I'm bringing to this show, to meet with them, to have talk with them, one-on-one. You have to pay sometimes, So I'm bringing them for you free of charge. Please do not take this for granted. Get a book, get a pen, and as he starts lecturing, because that's what he's here to do, as he starts lecturing, please feel free to take down points. And if you have any questions for him, please make use of the comment section. Chief Rich ADIELE is here live and direct. If you have any questions for him with regards to the topic or even outside the topic, yes, you are allowed. You are allowed. I spoke with him earlier and I said, Chief, my viewers will be asking you so many questions. I said, let them go on. Let them go on. They are free. He said, I full ground. In full ground, he's here with us. So please make use of the comment section. If you have any questions for Chief Rich ADIELE, make use of the comment section and let's get talking. The topic once again is dealing with business stagnation. But in case you are tuning for the first time, this is Dr. Kedi, sharing knowledge, liberating minds, and it's coming to you from the stable of Kedi Healthcare Industries Nigeria Limited, the leading provider of quality healthcare products and services in Nigeria. This podcast comes up fortnightly, okay? It provides you the ample opportunity to air your views, share your opinion, ask questions, whatever it is about the business, about any of our products that you don't understand. This is your best bet. Join us fortnightly. Feel free to ask your questions. Many of you watch, but you don't participate. Okay, it is not too good. Make use of the comment section and talk to Kedi. If you have any questions, some of you say, I didn't know there was an ongoing promo. Make use of the comment section and ask us any question whatsoever about any of our promotions, any of our products, anything. This is Talk to Kedi, and we'll do justice to all your questions before the end of the podcast. Now, today's topic says dealing with business stagnation. I'm sure many of you, we all know what the meaning of stagnation is. When you're not moving forward, when you stay on one point, when you're on one point for a long time, you are stagnated. Many of us are stagnated in business. In fact, we discovered an interesting trend. It is interesting, but not interesting really. We discovered an interesting trend that many distributors tend to abandon their business when they get to a certain level. Okay?
That's right.
Many distributors, especially 3-star consultants, some even strive. Say, okay, I'm going to 3-star consultant, let me even try. Some even strive to get to 5-star consultant level. And then for one reason or the other, they just find it difficult to upgrade, to move on the ladder. Okay, for reasons that we really cannot explain. Now, today, we are here to look at those factors because almost every day we get questions, and that's why we felt the need to discuss this topic today. We get questions in our inbox saying, I've been on 3-star level for 2 years, for some 3 years. What are those factors responsible? Some are self-inflicted. I know. Dr. Rich will do justice to them. I'm just giving you my introduction so you understand what we are here to do today. Some are self-inflicted, some could be for so many reasons. So, what are those factors that are militating against our distributors' growth? That is what we are here to do justice to. You are not growing. For 2-3 years, you've been on one level. It is not normal. It is not normal. It is not normal. Something is wrong somewhere, certainly. So that's why we are here today, and we felt there is no better person to do justice to this topic than someone who is vast, someone who is actually a certified evidence practitioner. Let him come and talk to our distributors. What exactly is militating against their growth, and how can they deal with those things? That is what we are here to do today. Please don't forget that you can be part of the conversation in the comment section. Make use of the comment section and talk to us if you have any question for us. Okay? Now let's go on to my first question, sir. Are you ready?
Of course.
In your experience as a team leader and as a service center owner, tell us how susceptible are distributors to being stagnated? Is this something that happens often, or how susceptible?
Thank you very much for that very important question. Let me start this way. Another talking about stagnation. Another meaning for stagnation: motionless. Understand? These are the words that, even though you have tried to define it, the words that come forward when you talk about stagnation: motionless. Lacking freshness, injecting some level of freshness in your business.
Yeah.
When you lack it, there's no flow. When there's no flow at all to your business, when there's no progress, that means you're stagnant. You're in one place. Of course, like you asked, it often happens. It often happens. And every distributor of KD Healthcare who comes in, at that particular level, especially when you're green hub, you're a fresher, and then you come in. Most people, I would rather say, I will say that about 80%, 70 to 80% of distributors who come into this business experience some level of stagnation at one point or the other. You understand? So, and some factors are responsible, really. And I think I don't want to jump the gun. So
Okay.
I think where we'll continue along the line, we'll be able to dissect some of
Chief, as we go on, please don't forget that at some point we need to start to share with us your personal experience. Do you understand? So, if you have ever been stagnated at any point, you understand? Or if you know anyone who is going through this particular thing, you will help us with some of those experiences later. So let's go. My second question now. Don't forget that if you have any question for Chief Rich, I brought him here today. Please don't fall my hand. If you have any question for him, bombard him with questions, please. That was why I brought him here. And he told me before we came into the studio, he said he's ready. So please ask him any question you have for him today. Make use of the comment section. Chief Rich is here and is waiting for your questions. So now, my own second question for you guys. I'm actually asking this question in the interest of my viewers who are in 3-star level, or maybe 1-star, 2-star, and 3-star. Now, what are those factors responsible? What are those factors militating against their growth? That's in this particular level.
Okay. For want of time, there are many factors really. For want of time, I will just pick a few of them. For those distributors within the level of star 1 to star 3, one very big factor that militates against their progress in business that causes stagnation is improper mentorship. Improper mentorship, motivation, and guidance, especially from their uplines, those who talked them into the business, those who brought them into the business. If you are an upline who got someone signed a form into this business, you have a lot of job to do. Your job does not stop at just registering someone as a person and then you go away and then you think the person is going to make it and all that. No. Always bear in mind that person is a greenhorn. He needs your guidance, he needs your motivation, he needs your mentorship, most importantly. And then secondly, lack of proper follow-up by uplines. Unfortunately, a lot of distributors, they register people into KD business and they don't follow up. Follow-up is a very, very, extremely very important aspect of network marketing. You must do follow-up of your new recruits and downlines. If you follow up properly, call them, try to know what, because you understand that he or she is a new person to the business. He doesn't understand much, he doesn't know much. And then it's no longer, it's not going to be good for you to register and then allow him to go away. Like, you need to look up on him, you need to ask him questions, you need to ensure that he attends constant seminars. You understand? You need to be free with him and all that. So, thirdly, lack of understanding of implementation of ABC rule. ABC rule, which is an arrangement designed for new distributors in KD healthcare business, is a rule that helps distributors, new distributors, to understand the nitty-gritty of KD business, understand what they need to do at any particular point in time. It actually grooms them, helps them to grooms them and makes them big distributors, big time distributors in the future. And then when a distributor comes into KD business and does not understand the principles of ABC, it is always a problem, a very big problem. And I assure you that person at some point or the other, especially within this level of 1, 2, and 3, must experience stagnation. It comes with that. And then finally, like I want to say, is a few points. Improper attendance of KD foundation training.
Oh,
Most importantly, KD Healthcare designed foundation training. In Owerri region, in our office in Owerri region, we designed KD foundation class. We call it KD foundation class. That KD foundation class is an arrangement every week where we groom new distributors. We teach them, the foundational principles of this business, what they need to do. We introduce them to KD Healthcare Chinese herbal medicines and what they can do. We introduce them to network marketing aspect of it. The little things, the rudiments, little things that matter, which they are supposed to know. It is not our normal seminar, but it is actually designed from star 1 to star 4. It is called KD Foundation Class. And incidentally, the company have designed foundation training for distributors. Unfortunately, most new recruits and distributors, especially from 1 to 3, they take this, with levity, a lot of levity. They don't want to take it serious. They don't attend foundation class. Even when you organize the foundation training, which the company spends a lot of money to organize, you begin to see that most of them, they say either they want to do this or that, and they don't want to attend those trainings. If you do that, if you're a new distributor, you're actually shooting yourself in the leg. Exactly. And if you are an upline, you have a duty, because sometimes you don't have to blame the new person who is in star 1 or star 2 or star 3, because he doesn't understand much. He or she doesn't understand much. She doesn't know much. It is your duty as an upline to call him or her to order. Try to tell him the importance of this foundation training, so that they will make use of it and ensure that they grow their business. I can assure you, if you put these factors together and implement them, you cannot experience stagnation at any point.
Now, Chief, this is what I feel the problem is. An upline who is not grounded now has success lines who are not grounded. Okay? Those success lines are not grounded. Okay? Will later become uplines to other distributors who are not grounded.
And that's where the problem is. So, yes, what you're saying is true. But if you are in star 5 or star 6 or even star 7, I've seen some star 7, star 6 distributors who want to tell themselves the truth, attending foundation trainings. Yes, they attend foundation. But you don't understand. You want to understand. You want to take your business serious. Sometimes when we discover them at star 5, star 6, star 7, and then we notice that they are not grounded, we talk them into attending a foundation class. We talk them into, so come on, why don't you bring yourself down? Come and learn. Probably you are lucky to have gotten this far. But I assure you, for you to make star 8, you need to know the business to your fingertips. And it is only the foundation training, the foundation class that can do that for you.
Okay, so you are a great mentor. That I know. I want to react to this scenario I want to paint now. why would a distributor refuse or see no need to attend a training? A training you're not paying to attend. Nobody's asking you to pay a time. Why is it that distributors find it a bit difficult to attend training?
Well, you know, I want to make bold to say that here in Africa, in Nigeria, most especially, network marketing is still very new. A lot of people are not taking it very seriously. I've been to the United States a number of times, and I've attended the network. Some universities in the US actually offer network marketing as a course. You understand what is lacking here in Nigeria? And so people is still very alert to our people. And we're making effort every other day to tell people that this business, it is a profession. It's actually a profession.
Exactly.
A profession.
Yeah.
You learn skills that will grow you into a millionaire. You understand? And we try to let people know that this is not about any other thing. It is about your future. It's about your business. It's about making you a man of note, a man of note in the future. And the earlier people understand this and begin to know it and work towards it, the better for them. So the important thing is lack of knowledge of what they're supposed to do.
This is not scripted, but it is funny when to become a tailor. You
Right.
learn for how many years?
Yes, and get some skills.
3 years, some to become to own a business. Not this boy. So you do boy for 4 years. To become anything, to become a nurse, you go to school. To become a lawyer, but to become an MLM practitioner, you feel it's just let me just go out and get posted.
Part-time business.
That is why many people are not going far. So I feel, this is just my opinion, I feel that some distributors lack knowledge. They lack the requisite knowledge, okay, to go out to face people. Without that knowledge, there's little you can do. This is just me. Let me leave it for Chief to handle, please. I'm just passionate about this topic because many of our distributors are really not growing, Chief. I have our
Very
records.
important.
I go through our records monthly and I tell you for free, sir, that many of our distributors are not growing. And it's a cause for concern. So let me go to my next question. With some of these things you have mentioned now, okay, what are your words for a 1-star consultant, a 2-star consultant, or a 3-star consultant who is watching? And the person is like, I've been on this level for say 2-3 years now and I'm tired. Some are even contemplating leaving the business. Some are thinking, well, is it even worth it? Maybe all of those things they show us on TV, maybe in our scam safe. All those doctors literally they show, say go Malaysia, Singapore, maybe not lie. You know, some people are beginning to doubt the authenticity of the business. So what are the words for them? I mean, these newbies.
Good. Very important. See, uplines need to step up on mentorship.
Yeah.
You understand? Uplines. Unfortunately, I want to dare say that some uplines are not worth it. You know? If you have an upline who does not know much, but that doesn't stop there. Your upline, your direct upline mustn't be your mentor. You can choose someone else to be your mentor. Which ADIELE can be your mentor. Any other big name?
I can even be your mentor.
Yeah, any other big name. You can approach someone, of course. You have a right to approach somebody. And say, sir, man, I have noticed you all these years. And the way you do your business, the way you approach business, I love it. I want to be like you someday. Can you be my mentor? That person will gladly agree. Why not? You understand? So distributors need mentorship. And then if you are not applying, don't think that, oh, of course, because this man is not under Rich ADIELE, why would Rich ADIELE be his or her mentor? No, just make sure that you guide your distributor to the right person that will teach the person on how to grow in the business. So they need mentorship. Very, very important. Very, very important. Upline should properly implement ABC rule.
Please, can you tell us about this ABC rule?
Well, of course, ABC rule in Kedi Healthcare business is a rule, an arrangement put up by the company by which you should be the person who is the new recruit. You understand? The B is the intermediary, the upline. The C is the person that is coming to mentor or coach. And C can be anybody. Are you getting it? C can be anybody. It can be a man, it can be a woman, it can be anything that can help a distributor to be able to understand the business very, very well. And the duty of B is within the middle to be able to guide A on how to locate C You understand? And be able to prepare C to help him, direct A on the direction to go and grow in the business. And it is believed that C understands the business very, very well, understands it and knows what to do at any particular point in time. You understand? And therefore, B is the direct upline of A, who is going to be the direct and immediate beneficiary. C is just coming in to be there to help him, which is B, to ensure that A grows in the business very, very well. You understand? If we begin to explain, it's very, very large.
Yeah.
You understand? And people should go to their seminars, go to their respective regional offices, go to training centers. In fact, training centers and regional offices have a lot of work to do. As trainings are going on, leadership trainings are going on, financial trainings are going on, people should try and make sure that people understand ABC very, very well. Once distributors tell you, new distributors understand ABC, these things will work. Stagnation will work. There won't be any stagnation again. Because at that particular point in time, the distributor understands what to do when he or she faces that. He won't even come his way because already he's adequately prepared.
Because I'm usually worried when I get messages from people say, I'm not growing, I'm tired of the business,
New recruits should also imbibe the culture of attending constant seminars.
Sure.
Constant seminar attendance is the secret to the business. A distributor once asked me a question. He said, sir, what can I do to be like you in this business? And I told him, I said, look, attend seminars, and attend seminars. Is this seminar? I said, attend seminars again, and attend seminars again. No seminar is ever enough. No seminar is ever enough. No matter how you look at it. Because some distributors make the mistake and say, oh, I have been attending seminars. So many of them, I've attended so many. So what are they going to say that is new? Even at my level, in my office, when people who are in level 6 and 7, star 5, who are lecturers, if I'm around, I make time to sit in and still get some knowledge. No seminar is ever a waste. You will always learn 1 or 2 new things. And that is what people should do. You need to make the money, right? You want to make the money, we know all that. But you have to get some skills that will teach you how to make the money. You must expand your product knowledge. You must expand your skills in Kedi business and have to recruit new people into the network and all that. And the only way you must most importantly, get adequate motivation from time to time. And the only way you can do this and get all these things is through attendance of constant seminars and all that. So people should not joke with it at all.
If a 3-star director is still learning, then I do not understand why new recruits find it difficult to attend training. Because foundation training, you get there sometimes and then you see few people and I'm like, where are all these people sending us questions every day saying, I am not going in my business. Where are you? Please attend training, attend seminars, please. All these seminars are for you. If our top leaders are still learning, then there is no excuse for you. You're not excused.
Of course.
See, when a man stops learning, he stops
growing. And starts dying.
I don't want to use that word, you start dying, because some of you got away.
Say it the way it is.
Don't worry. I was trying to avoid you start dying. I was say you stop growing. But see, if you are not growing, what are you doing? If you see a tree that is not growing, what is it doing? It's a matter of time to start dying. Please embrace these seminars. They are for you. They are
free of charge.
And they are free, So I really understand why. Let's go on because I'm taking this thing. I'm taking it serious. So please try attend seminars. Now, my next question for Chief, is we also notice another trend. We have some people who strive to get to 5-star consultant level. And then after a long but fruitless trial, they find it difficult to move up the ladder and then they become discouraged.
Yes.
They become demotivated. And then some people begin to contemplate, should I just use the exit door or something, And then we both know the mouth-watering benefits that people in this level are enjoying, 5-star and above. Okay, now let's pick it one step at a time. What are those factors responsible, Why would any distributor who has worked up to 5-star level, why would he want to throw in the towel at this point? What are those things, separate from all of the things we have talked about? Okay, what are those factors responsible?
Okay, thank you for that. You see, in our that kind of business, in Kedi business, once you make level 3, you start earning money. You earn money. It's also very good because the company designed it so that once you're coming in, you're making money immediately.
Exactly.
And then it shows you that what they're saying is true.
It's true.
And it motivates you. But at some point, end at level 3, end at level 4, maybe if it takes you 2-3 months before you make level 5, you keep earning.
Sure.
You understand? And at level 4-5, you start having some distributors who will come up under you, SSD, who will also help you to get to the next level and all that. And within this period, these 3, 4, 5 months, they are in star 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, and they are making all this money. They start getting relaxed. You understand? And start expecting the money to come. Come here. Come regularly. Even when they work, every month. They now forget that they are supposed to, if you want your fire to burn very, very well, you need to add some fuel to your fire. And adding some fuel to your fire, the fuel is the effort. You understand? So you're doing star 1, you're doing star 2, you're doing star 3, you have climbed to star 4, you are making level 5. You need to add fuel to that effort. You need to add effort to that fire so that you'll be able to get to the next level. But I tell you, this is from personal experience. A lot of people, they enjoy this money and they want it to start coming, and they become complacent, they relax and all that. But they forget that the secret to the business is the product, understanding the product. Don't focus on money, that you want to make money. What brings the money is the product. You need to expand your product knowledge. The effort you need to make is of course, people should ask you, people should be able to comfortably call you on phone, rely on you for information, and say, oh, this product and that product, what does it do? You don't need to consult anybody because you have a very broad product knowledge. You should be able on phone right away to say it and dissect it. So that person, of course, no Nigerian is a fool. No Nigerian, no intelligent person wants to joke with his health.
Sure.
So when you talk to somebody who is a distributor and he gives you exact information you want, you'll be motivated to buy that product and all that. But they don't do this, I assure you. What they do is to focus on the money. And what will make them to grow to the next level, they don't even do it. They relax, I want that money to come and all that and all that. So that's and it doesn't work that way at all. The next thing is they should provide proper leadership. In Kedi network marketing business, level 5 is the level where the company just see a leader in the business. And you're supposed to provide leadership. At least at level 5, you should have between 16, at least 16 to 20 distributors who are under you. What are you doing to provide leadership for these people? How much leadership trainings have you attended yourself? How many leadership, if you attend leadership trainings to be able to broaden your knowledge, to be able to prepare you? You think the Chinese are fools? They are not. For them to provide these things and make them put them on ground, they know they are equipping you. It is for you. It is for you on the asking. You need to ask and get equipped with leadership training. So in leadership training, we teach you how to prepare for leadership, take over leadership, take control of your team. You understand? And then so that you can be able to make money and grow. If you don't attend leadership training, how can you grow? You cannot grow. It is not possible for you to grow. If you don't provide mentorship for those small star 1, star 2, star 3, people like us who started very early, who taught us, we learned on the job. We learned training on the job. We learned to make our mistakes. We learned from our mistakes. We decided to provide, reading a lot of motivational books, to be able to see at some point that we needed to provide leadership for these people that are coming up. And it paid off. But these days, they have everything on a platter. And they, unfortunately, most of them are not making use of it very, very well. So leadership training is very, very important. Team building is another one. As a star 5 distributor, you need a team. You do not only need a team, you need to start building your team. These things are there in the slides. Check out Kedi slides. You will see team building. It's a whole lot of lecture. What are you supposed to do to have an excellent team? so that that team will see you to tomorrow. Of course, when you build a team, you have a wonderful team. You replicate yourself. You try to multiply yourself and make sure that every distributor in the team works like you, behaves like you, acts like you, does things like you, talks to people like you.
How will you know that? It's when you follow up.
But if you have to follow up, of course. At some point, it is, at some point, you don't need to be a leader forever. You understand? People like us will take the back bench and then we lead from behind. That's how a general does, isn't it? A general cannot go to the war from all. He leads from behind. You understand? They give a story and say, monitor what people do and things like that. And once you do that, you'll continue to do very, very well in the business. And then, finally, there's something we usually say. Don't give it up. Give it time. Don't give it up. Give it time. At level 5, it's a turning point in your business. For you to go to level 6, it's a turning point in the business. You see a lot of things, things that will want to discourage you. Don't forget that it's money. Where is in the whole world have you seen that money making is easy? Go and ask people that have made money if it was really easy for them. You understand? So those normal, natural challenges that comes with making money will naturally come. And that's where people who are really livered, they capitulate and get to their closet and lock up. You understand? But at that point of level 5, I'm moving to 6, that will throw you into a millionaire. Don't ever give it up. Give it time.
Okay, so let me pick this last sentence. We are at a time when people want everything to happen now. If you look around us, if you follow the trend, if you read the news, newspapers and all that, you see that everybody wants things to happen now. I want this money and it must come now. I want to do this and it must come now. I don't want to say that. I do want to say
that.
Okay, now
it's true.
Let me bring it to network marketing. Some people register, say last week, and then by next week or in 2 weeks' time, I want to start earning millions. I want to be like Mr. Chief Rich. See his red cap. I want to own this and I want to own that. In 2 weeks, I feel that leaders like you, they're going to help us now. Help us talk to our new distributors. That sometimes, not sometimes, at all times, patience is a virtue. You have to be patient. Walk the walk patiently. Okay? Don't give it up. Give it time. Help us preach this message again, especially to our new distributors. I think that some of them, they need to hear this.
Very, very, very important. I once accosted a distributor in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, and I took time to explain KEDI compensation plan and how it would take him time. He said, okay, sir, at the end of the day, he said, okay, sir, I want to ask you a question. For me to get to this level and then begin to get all these vision things you're talking about, what will it take me? I said, okay, give yourself time. It'll be like at least a year if you work very, very hard. Within a year, you should be able to, if you work very, very hard, you should be able to get this level. Because I don't think, I want to get it now. I want to get it, I want to make it now. I don't have that kind of patience. People like you have patience, but me, I want to make my millions now. If you tell me it is 1 week, I would say sign me up. And I said, I don't want to deceive you. How can I sign you on in 1 week so that you can become like me? It doesn't work that way. People like us, some people like us have been in KEDI healthcare for 14 years, 15 years, 16 years, thereabouts, and they were still working very, very hard. So why would you not come now and want to make the millions now? KEDI healthcare business, network marketing is not Yahoo Yahoo.
Exactly.
It is not internet fraud. It is not all those vices that give people.
It's not a scheme.
It's not a scheme. You understand? So it is not all those things. It is a business. You will need to learn a skill. The skill. You need to understand it. You need to start it small. Most importantly, I used to have one marketing manager of KEDI Healthcare in those years ago. He used to be my very good friend. You know what he told me in those days? He said, Rich, network marketing is what to start small and let it grow big over time. And he told me that, and I picked it up. He said, start it small. You usually start small. 5,000, is it 5,500 now? That's your capital. For as far as I'm concerned, if anybody tells you any other thing, of course, people like us, how much did we start with? And today we built a conglomerate in the business. You understand? So start with 5,500, small. Try to know the things you're supposed to do and do them. And let your business grow big over time. It is not something that, whoever told you that the business of money making is a business of today and tomorrow? No, 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 no. The business of money making, patience, like you said, is a virtue. You need to exercise patience. You need to think very fast. You need to work very hard. In Kedi healthcare business, I tell people that Kedi, the only language Kedi business understands is hard work. Any other person that tells you another thing is deceiving you. Hard work, focus, aggressive. Be aggressive in your kind of business. Be tenacious. You understand? Stop jumping around from one place to the other. At that particular point, these new people, you know what other problem they have? One other problem they have is that their mind is too open, it's very open. You understand? And because they are not strong in the business, all manner of information comes to them from left, right, center. The people say, oh, Kedi is an old network, and it's been there for so many years. Come, let me show you the new one. And this one is an old school. Let me show you the other new one. And they begin to jump around. You know, they begin to jump around. They jump from one place to the other. But they always say, Kedi is an old wine that gets better by the day.
Yeah.
You understand? Why are people like us, if you want to look at it from that angle, why are people like us still here now? It is because something good is here. So all you need to do, they'll tell you, no, we have another one now, package. That one, you do it in 1 week, and the next 2 days, you begin to make so much money. You become a multi-millionaire. This and that is a lie, yo. It is a lie. The pet is a lie from the pit of hell. They are deceiving you. Come here, stay here, grow here. If I tell my distributors in the Southeast, I say, you start Kedi business and begin to do all the things I have told you to do. If anything happens along the line that you do not like, if anything goes contrary to what I have told you, hold me responsible. I tell them, hold me responsible. And some of them believe and continue. And most of them are millionaires.
Wow, this is still Talk to Kedi, sharing knowledge, liberating minds, and we still have Chief Rich ADIELE in the studio. He has been on and on, going on and on and on about dealing with business stagnation. What are the causes of stagnation and how can they be dealt with? Okay, so if you have any questions for us, make use of the comment section and let's get talking. In the next few minutes, we'll start taking your questions, so keep them coming. Chief Rich is still here to do justice to them. But before we get to that, let me take, I have a few information for you. The first one I have here, are you ready? Yes, so apart from Talk to Kedi being a platform where we educate our distributors, it's also a platform where we inform our distributors. So if there's anything the management, if there's anything they're putting together, if there's anything they're packaging for their distributors, this is the first place you will hear about it. Okay, so now let's go to the first one. Now, the first and the hottest, biggest, which other one should I use? It's coming, it's dropping soon, it's very hot. Is Kedi spin and win raffle draw game. Are you ready? So I'm here to explain because we're receiving so many messages about the raffle draw game. Yeah, when is it starting? What should I do? Where should I go? Calm down. So I'm here to give you all the things you need to know about this particular game. Now, you see, Kedi spin and win raffle draw game is actually a platform that the management that they put together to reward their distributors. No, nothing more. To reward their distributors, that's they want their distributors to earn extra income. So apart from selling their products and doing selling products, recruiting new members and all that, this particular game, affords you the opportunity to earn an extra income, sharp, and you get to do it wherever you are in the world, as long as you have Kedi app on your phone. So I'm here to guide you on how to go about this game, because if anything, all the viewers of Talk to Kedi, you must win money. And as you win the money, guess what will happen? I'm going to share it. I will tell you how to send my own to me. Okay, so that's just by the way. So this is how to go about this game, because to be starting pretty soon. To participate and win this game, the first thing first, make sure you have Kedi app on your phone. If you are watching me right now, because for you to be watching me, that means you are using an Android phone or an iPhone. For you to be watching me, that means you are using either an Android phone or an iPhone. Okay, so make sure you have Kedi app on your phone. Now, if you have the app already, because we also got a few questions in that direction. That I have the app already now. Should I delete it and download the game? If you have the app already, guess what to do? Just go to your Play Store if it's an Android phone, or go to App Store if it's an iPhone, and update. You see updates. You understand? Just click on Kedi app, and then you see update. Just update the app if you have it already. If you don't have it already, go to your App Store or Play Store to download the app. After downloading, I'm giving you a video now to help you win. After downloading, make sure you register your account. Those are the two things you need to do. So if you are watching me, you are a service center owner, you are a team leader, or a regional manager, please take down this information and help us guide your distributors, because I cannot go everywhere to do this. That's why I'm doing this here, so that you watch this, take down the information, and then help us guide your distributors. It's very important. Two things they need to do to share 1 million naira in Asikwa in this in this economy.
Mind blowing. Mind blowing.
Please, just two things. Just two things. Download Kedi app and register your account. After downloading, it's very easy to use. That's one thing about Kedi app. It's easy to use. You don't need to be educated to be able to use the app. Just download this, and then you see how to register there. You just follow the prompts. Okay? If you need to be guided, that's why we are here. That's why we're here. If you need to be guided at any point in time, just send us a message. Okay, if you're watching me now, make use of the comment section and say, okay, I've been trying to do this, but it's not working. How can I go about it? We will guide you immediately after this podcast. We'll give you step-by-step tips on how to go about it. So please download Kedi app on your phone, register your account, and do what? Balance the way my chief is balanced like this. After doing those two things, just balance like this, and wait for March 11. Wait for March 11, because that's when the game will be starting. The game will be starting on 11th of March 2022. Okay? Don't worry, just stay glued to all our social media platforms. We will dish out more details about this raffle draw game. But please, if anything, all my viewers, you must win this money.
Of course.
Because that's the only way I get to share in the money. So just download Kedi app, register your account, and just balance like my chief and wait. 2022 spring product launching offer is gradually getting to its climax. Okay, we launched some of our products last month. We launched some of our new products, and then we rolled out a promo. Okay, buy each of the 5 new products. We launched 6 new products. Okay, but if you buy each of the 5 new products, apart from the panty liner, if you buy each, don't worry, another special promo is coming very soon for the panty liner. Tell them I said so. It's dropping very soon and very hot. Okay, but now we are focusing on the 5 spring products. So that's the Grape Mint E, M&V, Vitagent, Vita Prego, and Memory 247 capsule. Buy each of them in a given month. Okay, that's 1 Kedi ID. Buy each of them in a given month, and you get 1 box revive. That 1 box revive sells for 20,200 naira. Okay, so we are giving you extra 20,200 naira when you buy each of these products. So please, immediately after this broadcast, all the way to the closest regional office, the closest training center, and purchase this product so you can get these gifts. And when you buy your own, let me know. If you have gotten just let me know in the comment section. This promo will be coming to an end on the 28th of February. So please, you really do not have so much time. Hurry and buy as many as you can. Buy as many as you can so you can get the gifts. Now let's go on. Registration awoof promo is on. The best time to register is now. Okay, register to become a Kedi distributor, and then you get 1 gum care toothpaste. 1 gum care, 185 gram, not the small chocolate one, the big one. You get the big gum care toothpaste. You get it free. Okay, so do that as soon as you can. Tell your loved ones, tell your neighbors, tell even your enemies, tell everybody you know that this is the best time to register to become a Kedi distributor, because you get a gift as you register. So this promo will end on the 31st of December. Don't say because you see half time, Make hay while the sun shines. Okay, this is the best time to register. Do so today. Now, Kedi 2022 Car Award promo will be coming to an end pretty soon. Yes, it started last year, June. It will be ending on the 28th of February, 2022. This is the time to dot your I's and cross your T's. that if you've been in the race with us, dot your I's and cross your T's, because this is a very, now, you know what car, what promo is. I don't need to even talk too much about it. Now, to another one, Kedi Inspire Magazine. Some of you have been calling us, you've been calling our information unit to say that you have articles. You have articles and you would like them to be published. And then we told you in the last edition that if you have articles that you want us to publish free, you're not paying. You're not paying. You have articles and you want them to be published in the subsequent editions of Kedi Inspire Magazine. Just call the editor on 080-3340-6476, or you send a mail to info@kedihealth.com. That's one. Another thing is, if you want us to help you advertise what you do, we need us to help you advertise your brand, advertise your service center, advertise your regional office. I beg your pardon, I was going to say regional manager, like my chief here now. In the last edition, he placed an advert, I'm sure. And so you need us to help you tell the world what you do, where you are. Okay? There's this adage, I don't know, chief will help you. There's this adage that says, if you are beautiful and you stay in the dark, nobody will see.
They won't be noticed at all.
You won't be noticed. So let us help you tell the world where you are, what you do. Okay, let's help you advertise your business in the world at affordable rates. Okay, just contact the editor too. You can send a mail to the editor. Just send a mail to info@kedihealth.com, or you call 08033406476 and you will be guided. Okay, don't forget that all our social media platforms are active round the clock, just for you to attend to your inquiries. On Facebook, we have an account, Kedi Headquarters Lagos. On Facebook, we have a page at Kedi Healthcare Industries. On Instagram, we are at Kedi Healthcare_official. On LinkedIn, we are at Kedi Healthcare. Our Twitter account is back. So on Twitter, we are at Kedi Health NG. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Kedi Healthcare to watch all our videos. When you say, send me travel promo video, send me that video that Dr. Rich traveled to China in 2019. Go to our YouTube channel. All our videos are there. Our product videos, all our videos. If I even talk to Kedi, immediately after this broadcast, it will be on our YouTube channel. So in case you join late and say, hey, Chief has been speaking for the past 20 minutes and I'm just joining, no problem. Immediately after this broadcast, just check our YouTube channel. This video will be there. You watch from beginning to the end, relax, balance, and then you watch and enjoy. Okay? So subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll be glad you did. Now let me go back to Chief Rich. I have a few questions here, but then before I take the question I have here, if you have questions for Chief Rich, make use of the comment section. This is the time to take your questions live. I have some here already, but let me ask Chief this question. It's a practical question. You are so far in the business, you are one person that so many people look up to. So many people look up to say, yeah, if I can only but be like Chief Rich ADIELE, my life done better. Some people want to get to the level you have gotten to. Some people want to just be as great as you are. You are a great man. I know, even though you like to hide this, but me, I know. I know, right? So, sir, share with us some of your success secrets. Okay, what are your words for people who are watching, my viewers who are watching, and like, oh, I want to be like Chief Rich ADIELE. What are those things you are doing? What are those things that are working for you that you want people to replicate?
Yeah, good. You just mentioned the word replication. Replicate. In Kedi network business, you need to learn to replicate yourself. That is one major thing if you want to go to the high levels in our kind of business. You must learn to replicate yourself. How do you do this? This means making your downline be exactly like you in Kedi business. More like a photocopy of you in action, hard work, and power of team work. Make them exactly like you. Replicate yourself. Replicate. Try as much when those virtues that makes you who you are. How do you recruit people? Teach your downlines to recruit the way. There are no corners, no cutting corners about it. Make people recruit exactly like you. Make people motivate exactly like you. Make people understand the multi-level marketing, the Kedi compensation plan exactly like you. Make your downlines understand Kedi products the way TCM products, Kedi products work. Kedi traditional Chinese medical culture and acupuncture made people understand it the way you do. Replicate yourself. Very important. Once you do that, you're way on your way to the greatness of this business. Replication, let me say this again. Replication ensures your team growing in geometrical progression instead of growing in arithmetical progression. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Chief, you could break it down.
Well, this is mathematics, this is what I'm talking about. Now, of course, in a complicated composition plan, you need to apply a little bit of this principle. Growing, geometry in mathematics is when you are multiplying and your multiplication is, now you say 10 by 3 is 30, isn't it? 10 by 5 is 50. Now, if 5 persons in your team can go tomorrow and do a work in 1 month and get you 50 members in your team. If 50 members go tomorrow and do a work in your team and get you 500 members in your team, it means your team is growing in geometrical progression. But when you say 10 plus 1 is 10, when 10 people work in your team and get one person each, you're not growing. It is growing in arithmetical progression. So when you replicate your team, the advantage you have is that your team grows in geometrical progression instead of arithmetical progression. And when your team grows like that, getting star 8, people say star 8 is difficult and you work. Who told you that star 8 is work? No. It is because you are focusing on the things that do not matter and leave the things that matter. If you have a great team, your business will grow. You make star 8 in less than 1 year. There's no big deal about it. You understand that? So that's make your team members fishers of men and not sellers of products. Did you get that again?
I did, but let me just
make your team members fishers of men, not sellers of products. I'm a practicing Christian, and I know that Jesus Christ applied this principle. You understand? I when I want to motivate people, I tell them that Jesus Christ was the greatest networker that ever bestrode the surface of the earth. You understand? How can you imagine using 12 people, just 12 people, to conquer the whole world today? Are you getting it now? So he became fishers of men. Understand those principles in the Bible and apply them to your business, and then you make it. You understand? So people focus on product sales. It is good, though. I'm not disputing that. Very beautiful. Sell your product. If you want to sell 10 billion naira in a month, sell. But I know the Kedi business I know very, very well means that you will grow more if you are fishers of men. If you register more people. But once you register more people, you have 100 persons in your team. Imagine 100 persons in your team sell one golden 6. You understand? In 1 hour. You would have sold 100 golden 6 in 1 hour. Is it the same thing with somebody who is having 100 golden 6 and selling it alone? Like, have you imagined how many days or months or weeks it will take him to conclude selling of those 100 golden 6? But this is what somebody have replicated himself. Give 100 golden 6 to 100 persons and give them 1 hour. In 1 hour, 100 golden 6 would have been sold. Imagine when you say, okay, sell 8 golden 6 in 8 hours by 100 persons in your team. Have you noticed what it will give you in a particular day? That is why we say, be fishers of men. Raise fishers of men in your team. Those who will go out and do Kedi business and register more people. And more people will register more people. And let everybody have registered do star 3. It is not a business of you want to sell 10 million naira product, no. Have 100 persons in 1 month and say make star 3 and see where your team will be tomorrow. That is why I say fishers of men, not sellers of products. You understand? Days have passed when networkers were carrying product in bags, and then they will be sweating, moving from one door to the other. People see network marketing, unfortunately, people still see network marketing as a conventional business. Network marketing, KD, especially the KD I know, is not conventional. It is unconventional. The area you look at, the people will come to me and say, okay, I don't have money to invest in it. Who told you to invest in network marketing, business? You don't invest. When you look at it as an investment, you are still seeing it as a conventional business. Look at your network marketing business as an unconventional business. Where you invest 5,500 naira. In those days, we register with that little amount of money. We developed OPM, other people's money, because we didn't have money to buy product and be carrying around from one place to the other. So what we did was to develop the acronym OPM so that we use other people's money to put in that particular design and give them what they need, which is the product for their health. And then we also recruit them back into the business. And they do the business for us. And that's how most of us do it today. So people should begin to embrace some of this culture and make sure that they are doing it with every amount of sincerity. That is what somebody should do so that you can grow. It is not something you need to sit down in one place and get into your closet. If you success only comes to those who want, Sarah, not those who want.
Thank you, Chief. Now let me take this from Folashade Mary on our Facebook page. She said, sir, how can someone maintain his or her team? Folashade wants to know, say, sir, how can someone maintain his or her team?
Maintaining your team, as in trying to make sure that your team is growing.
Team building, yeah.
Your team building is growing. Oh, maintaining your team. Of course, a lot of uplines see being an upline as a master-servant relationship.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's what people do. If you want to maintain your team, you need to be there for your team at all times. You need to constantly understand and try to know what they do at all times. You need to be there for them at all times. You need to follow them for outside seminars at all times. Encourage them to organize seminars outside your domain. It is not enough to say, okay, we have seminar in this office every Thursday, and then you want people to bring people to your office every Thursday, and you sit down in your office and then want to welcome them. No. Take this business to their doorstep. Go to marketplaces, go to churches. At some point when I registered in KEDI business, many years ago, for 6 months I didn't go to my church. I am a Catholic. I didn't go to church. I had to, every Sunday I went to one different Pentecostal church or the other. I went to one different Anglican church or the other. At some point I went to this Cherubim and Seraphim. Yes, when I got there, they said, why would I shouldn't enter into the church with my shoes? I said, why? They said, no, this place is a holy ground and I cannot enter. I said, okay, quietly, I removed my shoes. You understand? I said, you want me to remove my stockings too? He said, yes, I removed my stockings. And I went in. I took the microphone, discussed KEDI products and competition plan. I don't started buying products. And I left. It didn't reduce anything from me. It didn't remove anything from me. So you need to be there for them. More when your team members have money. Celebrate when they are celebrating. Are you getting me now? You develop friendship over time with your team members. You see them as colleagues in business. Mr. Lexal is the managing director of KEDI Healthcare. Till today, most of us are friends with him. We have developed friendship over time. It doesn't seem to say, hey, you're an empty, over-rich ADIELE. No. He talks to me as a director. He asks me questions on how to move the business forward. And he looks for opinion from people who should know. So see your team members are like that. It's not a master servant anything. More when they are money. If somebody who is your team member loses a dear one, you understand? Be there for him or her at the moment of grief. Be there for him or her. When the person is celebrating, the daughter of anybody's son is doing traditional marriage or wedding or whatever, and is celebrating, be there for him or her. Try as much as possible. These are things we encourage people to do, and they will love you more. Tomorrow, nobody will come and say, come and register in my name, leave this team and come back. He will not agree with you. He said, what has he done to me? This is my friend. He will even go and report back to you. So this is what this person have told me. You understand? So that's how to grow your team and make your business grow very, very well.
All right. Although we have some other questions, but then time is not our friend on this show today. We've exceeded time. Thank you so much to all our viewers. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you Chief Rich ADIELE for coming all the way from Owerri to talk to our distributors. Okay, you see, get to say something before we close. Okay, now this is my final word for you today on this show. I want to copy what Chief said. Copying is allowed, right? Don't give up. Please give it time. Patience is a virtue. Be positive. Be consistent. Okay? You may feel that you are stagnated now, but trust me, just work it out. Work it out. Ask for help. If you feel you are getting to a saturation point, please ask for help. Locate your upline, or if you feel that your upline may not give you that information you need, please look for someone like Chief said, look for a mentor in the business. Seek knowledge, attend seminars, go there and ask questions. There's something you don't understand about the business, go attend a seminar and ask questions, please. Ask questions. Watch Talk to Kedi. Ask questions. Okay? Clear any doubt you have and then be focused. Be focused and trust me. If the people like Chief Rich ADIELE can do it, Abanam, you will do it. You will succeed. You will make it. I mean, Chief sitting beside me now is a multiple award winning distributor. I can't begin to list out all the awards he has won in this business. You will get there. You will make it. So, Chief, your final words for people who are stagnated in business, or people who are contemplating leaving the business, I'm not getting what I actually registered for, the final words for them as well.
Yes, my final word is that this is February 2022. By December 2021, I already know where I want to be by December 2022 in this business. And over the years, I have used an acronym which I developed by myself. I call it GPS. The GPS is goal, plan, and strike. That's what I've used over years I've used, and it has worked perfectly for me. Set up a goal for yourself. Achievable goals. Don't set those that you cannot achieve.
Exactly.
Set up a goal for achievable goals. Sit down and make plans. By January 2021, I made plans on how to achieve my goals this year. You understand? And then by March 2022, next month, I'll begin to strike. And once you do this, focus on your goal. Don't let anybody distract you in one word. People have a way of distracting people when you want, if you allow yourself to be distracted.
Exactly.
So that by the end of this year, whatever it is that is your goal, ensure that you stay online and achieve your goal. And before I leave you, I want people to remember that money has no gender. Yes. Money has no language. Money has no country. Money has no state. Only language money understands is hard work. Of course, if money has a gender, people like Folorunshio Alakija, who is a woman, a lady, wouldn't make money. It's only men that will make money. Are you getting that? Good. Money has no country. Of course, this money has a country. People like Aliko Dangote will be a multi-billionaire. People from America will only make money. If money has a state of its own, or a tribe, or a tradition, people from Igbo, which is Igbo land, will make money. Yoruba people will not make money. But you can agree with me, all over Nigeria, you find billionaires all over. The only thing you need to do to raise the bar is work hard. Remember, before I drop this for you, remember that if a man does not have any reason to wake up, sleeping becomes very, very interesting.
All right, thank you so much for watching. I see you in the next edition. God bless you. Bye.